when I talk about pro wrestling, man, I'm talking about how right now pro wrestling seems like it's in the middle of everything. You see a basketball game, they are now doing that walk that Goldberg used to do now through the tunnel, out through the thing to the ring. They got security around them. So listen, wrestling is in everything. Pro wrestling is in everything. That's why I want to bring Big Ben on. Bring Big Ben on. Let Big Ben get some say so in here.
Hey
What's up, Big
guys,
Ben?
how
What's
are
up,
you?
Ben?
How are you? Can we switch
Ben,
the top?
listen.
Can we switch the topic back to the Viagra boys, please? Can we get back to that?
Yeah.
You you
That's
know
why
you know
I'm here.
you know something about the Viagra boys?
I know a little something about something, Ernest.
What?
A little something about the Viagra boys. This is the Swedish
Do you?
rock band, the satire Swedish rock band. Come on, you don't
Oh,
know?
so you know I'm you. I don't know. I know
Oh,
Commodores and Earth, Wind, and Fire and
stop
stuff like
showing. You're
that.
really showing your age now.
I don't.
You're really showing your. Come on.
What? But what's wrong with showing my age? Come on, you know I'm
You
old.
still look good. You
Listen,
still look good for it, though. I'll give you
I'm an
that.
OG. I'm an OG. Now, what kind of music do you listen to, Big Ben? First of all,
Oh,
let me tell the listener and people that looking this and gonna be watching this. Big Ben is how tall are you, Big Ben?
6 feet 12 inches tall, pal.
He don't listen.
6 feet 12.
Listen. So y'all looking at him sitting down. He look all like just so
That's
easy,
seven
such a
feet,
nice
baby.
guy. This mother is 7 feet tall and put together, man.
You
Put
sure am.
together. So go ahead. So go ahead. What were you saying?
What kind of music do I listen to? I listen to a little bit of everything. I have very eclectic taste. I really do. I mean, some of my favorite bands like Disturbed, Linkin Park, but I'll even get down with some NSYNC and Backstreet Boys too. I don't judge. Not Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's going back a little too far. But maybe some AC/DC, some Led Zeppelin. That's about as far as I'll go.
Now, when Big Ben is working out at the gym,
Oh,
who are you listening
who
to?
am I listening to at the gym?
The
Oh
Viagra
man,
Boys,
the
probably.
Vi- the, Vi- the Viagra Boys haven't made the playlist quite yet, but maybe tomorrow I'll get the Viagra Boys on at the gym. Man, I mean, like I said, it's could be a mix of Disturbed, could be a mix of Lil Wayne, could be Kanye, old Kanye, strictly old Kanye.
Jesus walks. I got
Jesus,
you. I'm with you.
up late registration, college dropout, graduation, those three albums.
Yes, sir.
Um, yeah, I mean, it- what else? It's just a mix, man.
Man,
I
I
don't
had
have a
you as a
set.
Carrie Underwood guy.
Carrie
God.
Under if she comes out, maybe a little country, a little
Yeah.
bit. If
Little,
it comes out,
little.
maybe some Keith Urban. It comes out Jason Aldean. But I don't judge. I gotta my iTunes is kind of nuts. It goes all over the place. Pop punk, heavy metal, hard rock, alternative rock, yacht rock. I love yacht rock. By the
Love
way,
you.
yacht rock's great. You get down with yacht rock, Ernest?
Who?
Oh my god. Yacht rock.
What?
Yacht
Y'all
rock.
rock? No, I don't. I don't do
Yeah.
rocks.
Oh,
So
Come on, man. We talking about some smooth rock, like sharing the night
yeah.
together.
Like some nice
Ooh,
stuff. Like on the
yeah.
beach, having a cocktail, like
bro,
listen to
Yeah.
the
come on, y'all
breeze.
cut it out. Y'all making my
You're on a
head
boat.
spin.
You're on a boat.
Cut it out.
Just,
So,
yeah, man. You
so,
ain't living.
Big Ben, how and where did you come from, man? How did you get here? Because you came out of nowhere.
Where
You
did I
came
come?
out of nowhere. It was like I was looking around one day and I looked to my left, and the biggest, tallest guy I've ever seen is standing right next
Most
to
Sequoia.
me.
most
And now,
handsome. Yeah.
and now he been around. He's been here for a while, and you know I enjoy you. He's a good guy. Well, where did you
Aw,
come
so
from? Where the hell did you come from?
I mean, so it was March 10th, 1990, and my mother went into labor. No. So, where did I come from? I mean, I'm from Rhode Island originally. I
Yeah.
played basketball my whole life. I never thought I'd become a professional wrestler. Went to school at University of Vermont, played 4 years, Division I college ball, jobbed out in the tournament twice. And then I got my master's in Maryland, and ended up meeting, of all people, I met Dwayne Gill at a wrestling show, and
Gilbert.
Gil Burr, yeah, Burr came up to me, asked me "Hey, man, are you a wrestler?" I said, "No." He said, "Do you want to be?" I said, "Sure." And introduced me
Hold
to
on, I'm lost, and you're gonna understand this. Who is Dwayne Gilbert?
To most, this looks done, broken, hopeless, a teardown. But wiping the slate clean, that costs more than money. It costs time, resources, and waste. Resight sees more. Beneath the wear, potential. Beneath the cracks, opportunity. We reinforce, we regrade, we reimagine. Because smart fixes save time, money, and the planet. What's old isn't broken, it just needs the right hands. Resight. Practical solutions, lasting value.
You don't know
Gilbert.
Gilbert?
You remember when WWE had their Gilbert? He came out with them little
Bruh,
sparklers in his hand. He
bruh,
was a little dude with a little neck.
I was too busy working then.
Man,
We
get
didn't
the
have
hell
time
out.
to watch the show.
You knew who
Oh.
the
Yeah, I'm
hell
sorry.
Gilbert was.
No, I don't. Ray, why would I say that to my audience? I did not know.
It'd be like if WWE had some dude, they called him Ernest the Rat Miller. And he
Not
come
everybody.
out acting,
Listen,
eating
when I
cheese
got
and shit.
ready, when I got ready to go to WWE, Johnny Ace told me Vince McMahon did not know who I was.
Hey,
He said he
Vince, I
didn't
know
have
who you
time.
are.
He said he didn't have time to watch the WCW show. But once I
Bitch.
got there, he knew. Once I got there, he knew exactly who I was.
Okay,
Now,
well, Gilbert's the longest reigning WWF light heavyweight champion.
okay,
So
all
that
right.
is that is
It-
so.
it's
So he was around, yeah. So he went as Gilbert. He was kind of the parody of Goldberg in the WWF during that time.
okay,
During the
all
late
right. I
90s.
know you're talking about. Yeah.
And then he introduced me to James Ellsworth, who actually ended up becoming my
No
trainer.
Chin Music.
No Chin Music, yep, old Chince McMahon, James Ellsworth, and yeah, that was over 6 years ago, and now I'm here.
If
Now I'm
you'd have
here.
told
That
me
is-
before this interview started that Gilbert and No Chin Music trained you to be a wrestler,
I learned how to be a jobber real quick, man.
Dude.
I got the two best.
like the Mulkey brothers. I mean, you're
Right.
there, bro. You've arrived.
I know, it was crazy, man. I wasn't expecting to even go to this show. It was Ellsworth's show, his promotion, Adrenaline Championship Wrestling in Maryland. I wasn't even planning on going. Like, I was sitting on my couch playing Madden, and I bought tickets because I heard Enzo on the on Busted Open that day. He said he was going to be in Maryland, and I was just like, I haven't been to an indie wrestling show in a long time. So I said, you know what? Why not? Bought the tickets and went. If I didn't go, I wouldn't be here. I wasn't planning on going to wrestling school or training to be a wrestler. I just showed up one day and was asked if I wanted to do it. And I'm a pretty agreeable guy. I think I just say yes to things. So I said yes.
So, what made you decide to go to an indie wrestling show instead of one of the top? What was around then? Was WCW around then or WWE?
No. This was 2019. So this was,
Okay.
yes. I've always went, whenever they came to Baltimore, I always went to WWE shows. But you know, I've only been to, at that point in my life, I've only been to a handful of indie shows, like 3. So I was just like, I haven't been to one in a while, and I know you can like meet people there, and I thought that'd be cool to meet Enzo. And I said, sure, I'll you know what, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I had nothing to do on that Friday night, and decided just to. It's right with a place right outside of Baltimore called Arbutus, Maryland, and yeah, that was it. Just kind of just something to do. That's the only reason I went.
So,
You're an independent wrestler, obviously.
Sure am.
Currently not signed to one of the big 3 or 4 that's out there.
Sure aren't.
All right. So, have you approached anybody? Have you got feelers out? Have you agreed to go to NXT or anything like that?
Well, you're always putting feelers out, right? You're putting feelers out every weekend. You're always trying to network and you know what we like to call it, politic.
Hey Ben, let me throw something to Big Ray. Big Ray is not a worker. You are. Let me tell you this, Ray. He's bigger than a lot of those guys. And he's better than a lot of those guys. So you never know who's watching you. So why would he say, I want to go to WWE or AEW? I'm saying what this dude right here is, this dude he's talented. He's not on the show for his looks.
We open for business. I
But it helps.
understand that.
But it
We're
helps.
open for business.
But to explain it to you, Ray, yeah, it's one of those things where every weekend is a chance for somebody to see you, right? And that's over the past 6 years is what I've been working on. Working on getting better, whether it be in the ring, whether it be character development. But a lot of it is networking, getting in front of the right people. They see you on this show. Oh, then the next weekend, you're on a different show. Somebody else sees you, and then people start talking, and then you get booked that way, and you try to talk way into getting more bookings, because that's what a lot of this is. It's not the day of it's not an objective sport. It's not like I'm putting up 30 points a game and 15 rebounds and they have to pick me, right? A lot of this, it's all subjective. So you have to get out there. You have to put yourself out there. You gotta network. You gotta do all those little things. You can't just get by with being good in the ring. You got to be able. You got to be able to, talk. You can't just walk the walk. You got to talk the talk too.
And it's all about who you know in this business. This is
Absolutely.
business. This is one business when it's more about who you know. You could be the best wrestler. I've seen some of the best wrestlers in the world doing indie shows. They haven't yet made it to the big company, big promotion.
Mm-hmm. There's a ton.
Mine couldn't. Go ahead, Ben.
No, I was just saying there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of talent right now on the indie scene. And right now, where the industry is WWE. For one, they do pick. They can have their pick of the litter because they are the top dog, so they can choose really whoever they want. And I did go through a tryout recently, so I was in one of the recent WWE tryouts at SummerSlam weekend a few months back.
Were that with Norman Smiley?
Norman Smiley was there. Yep.
That's one of my. Listen, bro. Why you didn't? You should have called me.
I should have. I know.
Norman Smiley is one of my best friends. You know me. You got my phone number.
I know.
You do this stuff, and you know how I am. If I could do something to help you guys,
that's what I mean. That was the angle the whole time that I'm working, is that I wanted to hear that so badly, and then you just did it. So you just said, "Hey, I just had a tryout and work with the Big Wiggles himself," and that is Cat's guy. So, and Hurricane Helms is another one. I mean,
great guy,
dude. You just got to get back in there, dude, because you're articulate and you're something that you can't train. You're 6'12", by God, and those guys at home with the damn Etch a Sketch at 7 feet.
All right,
that's
Ray,
rare in this business.
Ray, enough kissing his ass, Ray.
No, we talked about the name of our show is, can Big Ben be the next Big Sexy? And to me, you've got all the attributes to do it. You're intellectual like Big Kev. You're big like Big Kev. You play basketball. You got kind of the same journey.
But it's one thing he's missing, and he's gonna have to develop that. Big Kevin is nasty, boy.
He is.
I don't know what.
No one like him.
Listen. I don't know what he was like, and I love Big Kev. You saw me and Kevin together.
Mm-hmm.
I love we work together. But the thing is, when I first met Big Kevin, I don't know what he was like when he was like, let's say, on the journey where you are right now, just starting out. I don't know what he was like then, but talking to him now is just like talking to, like I told you, Ray, just like talking to a nasty cowboy. He ready to pull a gun in a heartbeat. You turn your back, he go. But he's really nice, and that's just the impact that he give off, the persona that he carry around. I think it's the character that he plays. But the thing is that kind of reminds, when I look at you, it kind of reminded me of him. It's your body movement. Your body movement is just like his, and you young, you got a lot of energy, you loving this right here. But once you get popped in the head a few times and did wrong a few times, you're gonna learn to turn it on too.
I'm already getting to that point. Kevin Nash, it's cool you guys say that, because he is my all-time favorite wrestler. When I first started watching wrestling in like 98, that was like the first guy I saw. I started watching WCW first. I wasn't a WWE fan for a bit until probably around late 99, 2000. So I was really watching most WCW. And obviously Kevin Nash was definitely my favorite. And now it's really cool because I've met him a few times. I see him at conventions and all that. And even the last one I went to at WrestleCon was in New Jersey. It was the day after the tryout, and I was just standing there, and I hear a voice from behind me, "Big Ben, how was the tryout?" And I didn't tell him, but he just saw it through like social media and things like that, and asked me how it was. I sat down, I talked to him for a bit, and he's like, "I love the stuff you're doing, and keep being a sarcastic asshole online." He's like, "It works. It works." So
he made a living at it, dude. I mean, he's still doing it.
He's still doing it. His line's always out the door, man. Like you can't tell the story of pro wrestling without Kevin Nash. He's a legend, absolutely,
Dude,
in every sense of the word.
He worked his way right into the book. He's done it all.
Yeah,
he done it all. He done it all. His podcast. The only thing I different with him on, and like I say, he's in my top 5. I like him.
Don't say politics. That. We don't talk
He's
about
too liberal.
politics.
He's too liberal. I'm a Trump guy.
Ray,
I'm a Trump guy.
Ray,
I'm an America's
Ray.
first. I'm an America first guy. I'm sorry. I won't apologize for being a cocksman. Sorry, I won't. Anyway, but
that's all right. I'm very moderate, Ray. I'm very moderate.
So well, I'm center right. Okay, I'm a centrist, but I lean a little right.
Hey,
that's all.
Guess what? Guess where I am.
I don't know, man. I ain't seen you online today bitching about the EBTs, but go ahead. Tell me where you at.
You guys will never know because I don't talk politics with my friends. I don't want to get angry. I don't want to fight. No, I don't. I don't talk politics.
Not when the red lights on.
I will say, I think it's unfortunate that we live in a society where we can't talk about it.
That's what I'm saying. I think natural discourse.
I do think even back, like not even just like 20 years ago, I thought people were able to at least talk about it and without getting too upset. But we are in a time where it's just there's too many emotions now associated with politics. So I'm with you. Politics and religion.
You jump the shark when you disagree and start calling people Nazis and stuff. I mean, just because you disagree.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you're a Nazi.
And even the other side. Even the other side when saying like, throwing out snowflakes or soft or that. It's like, you end up it's like now we're just throwing insults. We're not getting to the crux of what we need to get to.
There's a little difference between being a weak
I
ass
get it.
person
I know.
and killing 7 million Jews in a gas chamber. I mean, I'm just a little different. I mean,
understood. But again, same thing. It's insults. It's just we turn everything into throwing insults.
They amplified it quite a bit, and the rhetoric is causing people to lose their lives.
Hey, bro, can we go back to wrestling?
Let me channel back, baby.
See, look, Ben, you got to understand. Big Ray is a super fan. He's not a wrestler. He just happy talking to you. Can we keep this interview?
Let's keep it back on track.
On track with the wrestling.
Let's do it.